Hi, my name is Ryan Martino. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering student here at the Johns Hopkins University, and this is my mechanical dissection project for Mechanics-Based Design Laboratory. The item of choice that I'm dissecting today is this portable desk fan. The official name is Mini Table Desk Portable Fan, created by Hunt Gold. And it's from Amazon, so the Amazon standard identification number is B0726299JF. And its intended purpose is to cool users down. So it was manufactured in 2018 or 2019. It was purchased in 2019. It cost $9. And the way it works is that it uses a USB source, a USB cable. You plug it into a USB source. In my case, I'm using my laptop. And then from there, you can just flick on the switch back here, and then it will cool users down. In addition, there's a pivot point here that allows the fan to rotate, so you can cool, the user can cool themselves down at different angles. So this was manufactured using ABS plastic. So you have 4 different components that were made using ABS plastic through injection molding. You have the stand, you have the front part of the casing, the back part of the casing, and then the blades themselves inside the fan. And then in addition, you have steel for the screws here, and then along here and here as well, and for some parts of the fan, or some parts of the motor. And the motor is an induction motor, so it uses electromagnetic induction to power the motor and cause rotation and torque. And then in addition, you also have some rubber parts here, and then for the wire, of course. Yeah. And the mechanical loads that go on in the fan, so if it was lying flat, if it was lying on a surface, you can see that this fan is suspended. So the load of the weight of the fan is being held by this screw and this screw here. So that's holding it up, keeping it suspended, and also allowing rotation. And then in addition, you have the screws on the back, so like on the housing or holding the motor in. These are spread out and evenly distributed so that they are holding it together and holding it in one place, keep it from falling apart. And because of this even distribution, there's not too much pressure at one point or another. It's spread throughout and allowing it to just be held securely. And in addition, you have the electric source, which in this case is the computer. It goes through into the wire and powers the motor using the electromagnetic induction in the motor. So yeah, now we're going to get on to the dissection. Okay, so to start the dissection, we're first going to remove the stand from the casing. Okay, now that the casing is removed, or now that the stand is removed, now we're going to remove the outer part of the housing. One safety factor that came into consideration was definitely the material choice. And the choice was a good choice because if you put your hand in the fan, let's just say it was exposed for some reason, the choice of plastic was a good option because if I put my finger right here, it doesn't hurt and it stops pretty much instantly. So that was a good option to choose because it could potentially hurt people if it was made out of a different material. Take off this part. You can see the fan. I think we can also take this off as well. So, yep, that's the end of the motor, and then you can see the fan plugs in. Okay, so now we're going to remove the screws that keep the motor intact. Okay, so now all the screws are removed. Well, this one's intact, but it allowed the motor to get removed. So now you can see inside the motor, you have your 2 wires powering the motor. And you can see just as you flick it, it will turn. As you flick it, you will turn on the motor. And then you flick it off, you will turn off the motor. So yeah, that is the dissection project. Thank you so much for listening.